And now, it's time for the Thamesmen.
Hello, everyone.
We need like fireworks going off and like smoke and streamers, maybe.
Our budget doesn't go that far.
We're doing the effects editing later.
I could get maybe a tea towel and throw it in the air.
Are you going to edit these? Are you going to edit these videos together? I'm just going to say, and then there's going to be flames and fireworks, and then you just got to do it. You've got to make it happen.
George is going to do it, and then missile hit the deck. Hello, everyone. My name is Alex. I'm in San Francisco.
I'm George. I am in Los Angeles.
You have reached the one and only Thamesmen. Normally, this is where I tell everyone to move on. We're a low-budget light entertainment, but no, I'm not.
This week, stick around.
Yeah, because we're in the middle of. What are we in the middle of?
Bowie week, and we haven't made the choices. We've had a subscriber patron, and who has made sure we pick the right tracks. So they're perfect.
I love these curated weeks, right? Mm-hmm. Because you get someone who knows the artist so well, obviously like Suzati. So she has, or whenever we do a curated week, the tracks get picked for us, and we normally have never seen them, but they're done by an expert, so they're just absolutely brilliant. And this week has completely knocked it out of the park. I cannot believe these tracks we're watching by Bowie. They are just in top echelon of expertise.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a great fact. I mean, there's so much material from him that it's impossible. I'm sure there could be comments below that we should have covered this and done that. And hopefully at some point we can do some more of these things, but just wanted to get started on it. And, we've got some notes as well, haven't we?
We do. Before we move on to this track, which is Sound of Vision, we have our email down there. If you are a subject in one particular person, or you feel that there's an artist which really you have a good understanding of, always feel free to put the list. We don't have to always take them on. There are some artists that we don't gel with, and if we can't gel with, but Bowie, obviously, it was just like it was in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, and there is another option on Patreon. We have a list. If you could, we've done a couple. We'll do more triple shots where you pick your favorite album and 3 tracks from it, and you give us a description of why those 3 tracks are important and what they mean, and if we can try and explore those as well. But that's a Patreon exclusive.
Right. So now we're doing Sound and Vision. Suzati said we've got to watch this. What are the notes from Chris? What are the notes here, John?
So the notes. So this track, Sound and Vision, was recorded in 1977. And this hybrid of soul and pop has a distinct feature of starting as an instrumental, with Bowie not starting to sing till almost 2 minutes into it. Its chart success, confusing to record executives, allowed Bowie to convince them to subsequently release Iggy Pop's The Idiot, the Bowie produced solo album for Iggy Pop. And so this comes from the albums from the Berlin trilogy, and so it's a nice showcase of that era.
Yeah, and then it was recorded all in that famous period in that famous Hansa album studio, but the HANSA Hansa studio in Berlin. But I went and I knew that he basically got Iggy Pop out and did that album, The Passenger and everything. And then I looked at the musicians on that Iggy Pop. It's the same band. So basically Iggy Pop is using Bowie's band. And at this point, Bowie was completely broke. He went over there because, he was wasting his creativity. He got really wrapped up, him and Iggy over in the US, excuse me, I'm going to cough, with big, heavy drug influences, and he was broke as well, so he went over there. And I think that the realization and being broke and having to make it again, and just the raw bit of Berlin, him and Iggy just blew up and just did the most amazing work.
Well, seriously creative period sort of thing. So
as he said, he didn't realize he was moving from the cocaine capital to the heroin capital of the world, but there you go. He survived.
Well, yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. Should we listen to this and then we'll have a chat? Excellent.
All right. I have never seen this. I am really looking forward to this.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yes, I am.
3, 2, 1, go.
Love that chord change.
Thank you. Thanks very much. I don't know about you, but
Wow.
That is, yeah, it's a weird song, but really magnetic.
Yeah, it is different again. Just like
I know, but it came from the Low album. It came from the same period, but the underlying thing I hear all the way through is Bo Diddley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know how Bo Diddley gets that. He gets that kind of just that dan 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 dun, 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 and he just keeps it going. For me, everything underneath that was Bo Diddley. And then that's where I felt it just tricked along so nicely. It had that dun, 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 that trips you over and wants to keep going and going.
Yeah. I had that, didn't absolutely that sort of climb to it. And I love the piano on that. The piano sort of was a great focus for me on that one as well.
The piano was absolutely great, absolutely fantastic. I'm a pianist, and that was really, really well done. But back to the track, it's a strange track, and when it first came out, everyone, just whatever. But now it's crept up more. Now it's considered to be one of his really influential songs. Right. But when it first came out, it was just a throwaway, this is a bit commercial. It's got a great little vibe to it. But now, I wonder if he's saying, because the title was Sound and Vision, I wonder if that by him not singing on it, he is making a statement. It is just sound and vision. That's the band, the sound, and he is the vision.
Wow. Okay, that's an interesting perspective.
I don't know, but that's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No, I mean, it's a great little groove to it as well, isn't it? It's like, and actually, that recording of it was a great recording. Because it was a TV studio, and it was like, beautifully. I think it was 2002 that recording in Sony Studios, and so they just put together a great sounding rendition of it as well. So I always like that.
And it shows that money can make you more attractive.
Really? Do you think so?
Well, no, I don't want to speak ill. This is, he's an absolute genius. But by then he had his full set of pearlies done, because he did suffer from English teeth.
And well, don't we all? Yeah. So
no.
Anyway,
on that note, all good. I can't smile now. Absolutely
really self-conscious.
All right, well, thank you very much. I absolutely adored that. I'd never heard that one before. I love. I'm actually going to go back and try and work out why that is so infectious. Actually,
yeah, I think it'd be interesting to get more about that. So
also go back and listen to the Low album. This is telling me from the last two tracks came from the Low album, and that album was really not regarded.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When it came, it wasn't like the Ziggy Stardust and Hunky Dory and all that.
No, of course. No,
Let's Dance.
Yeah.
Which Barry said he hates dancing, so I wish he'd never recorded that. Anyway,
really? He's not. He moves beautifully though. He's just like
for an Englishman.
Yeah. Again, but he has an elegance to him though. We brought it up in the other video. I really like his style, his elegance. He's above and beyond. Just your average hoi polloi,
Well, you wouldn't really want him in a tracksuit doing Spice Girl moves, would you?
No, not really his thing, really, is it?
Imagine if he did a backflip and a splits. It just wouldn't be the same, would it? You'd lose all the class. Like, Bowie, get up.
Don't make a fool of yourself, man.
You do the wall.
Excellent. All right. Well, let's move on. We got more to do.
Yeah. Thank you very much. You're in the middle of Bowie week. What will tomorrow bring? As my friend said, like and subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.